This is Detective GBB back with another video, and today we will be doing our full predictions on WrestleMania 39. We are just under an hour away from night one of WrestleMania 39, and we start off with our predictions of the opening match being John Cena and Austin Theory for the United States Championship. As well, we are back with the Sammy and Kevin show, helping host, and I got my two titles. So first, we start with your prediction, Detective Papa. Who do you think is going to win this match first?
I don't really know. I feel like Austin Theory will probably retain it because I just don't understand what benefit Cena would get from taking it, like where they would go with it. So
exactly, I think Theory is going to pull through with this one just to show his dominance and make him even more hated than he already is.
Agreed.
And just keep pushing him to higher levels. So that's what I think for the first match, John Cena and Austin Theory for the United States Championship. And then we have our next match is the Fatal 4-Way Tag Team match of Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan versus Natalya and Shotzi versus Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler versus Chelsea Green and Sonya Deville. What do you think is going to happen for this match?
I think I would have to go with Ronda and Shayna.
That's the obvious choice. They were just straight up just thrown into the match.
Yeah.
Nothing happened. So.
And I've been wanting to see Shayna, back in action for a while. So that's who I'm thinking. That's who I'm going with.
That's more than likely who's going to win. But if they don't do that, it'll probably be Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan.
True.
More than likely, if it's not Ronda.
It's definitely not Sonya and Chelsea. So, although I could see Shotzi and Natalya, but I think it makes more sense for Ronda and Shayna.
It'll make the most sense, yeah. Next, we have the Fatal 4-Way Tag Team match on the mid side of things, this time with the Street Profits versus Braun Strowman and Ricochet versus Alpha Academy versus the Viking Raiders. It's definitely going to be the Viking Raiders, that's for sure.
I wouldn't think so.
I highly doubt Alpha Academy, but that's who I want to win. But I highly doubt it, so it's either going to be the Street Profits or it's going to be Braun Strowman and Ricochet. Ricochet won that Fatal 4-Way match last night on Friday Night SmackDown. I don't remember who he pinned, but he pinned someone and he won. So I kind of got a feeling that Braun Strowman and Ricochet will win. Because I feel like most people would say the Street Profits would win. That's more than likely who's gonna win, but it's either gonna be the Street Profits or Braun Strowman and Ricochet. More than likely.
I have a feeling it's Strowman and Ricochet. That's my pick.
That's just who I think, because the Street Profits are the obvious choice. Next, we have probably my least favorite match on the card, Brock Lesnar and Omos. I
have no idea who's going to win this. All I hope
is two things. Either Brock F5's Omos, or they break the ring.
I want to see both of those things.
That's the only thing who's going to make this match good, because if Omos just squashes Lesnar like a 5-minute or 10-minute little battle where Lesnar gets a tad bit.
I don't care if it's a short match.
But if he can lift him up or break the ring, then I'll be fine with it.
I just want to see Brock pull a move on him, the ring be broken, and it would be even better if we saw new moves out of Omos.
Yeah. But other than that, it's more, I think it's probably going to be Omos, but I really have no idea. This could very easily go either way. I'm pretty sure it'll be Omos just to get him a nice, huge win other than beating up jobbers on random episodes of Raw. That one's probably the toughest to pick. I mean, it could go either way, and it's just who you just think would win. But next we have the Raw Women's Championship match with Bianca Belair and Asuka.
Yeah, I don't know. This match doesn't make any sense to me because they're both crowd favorites. And
whether
they haven't.
Asuka turns heel or not, they're still gonna like her.
Well,
Doesn't really
and that's
matter.
the thing. They should have already turned her heel. They keep waffling on whether or not she's heel or just crazy. And I don't know. I do have a feeling that Asuka's going to wind up winning. But they're going to have to do something with her. She's either going to have to win it and officially turn heel, or Bianca turn one. I don't know. But yeah, I'm leaning towards Asuka winning this one.
I feel like Bianca's kind of like the John Cena on like the women's side of things. Like I feel like a lot of kids look up to Bianca, so I don't see her turning heel. That's just what I think. Asuka, either face or heel, it doesn't matter. She's going to be liked anyway. But next we have one of the two main events of this night, who we actually don't know. This is the main event, but we have Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens versus the Usos for the Undisputed Tag Team Championships, where we have them hosting our predictions video here. And I'm going to say that these two are definitely going to win. It just makes the most sense. Like, the Usos have beaten so many people, like Roman Reigns. They beat Rey and Dominic. They beat the New Day. They beat the Brawling Brutes. They beat just about everyone that there is to beat. Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens is the only logical answer to take the titles off the Usos.
I think the bloodline blows up this weekend after a very long run, and it starts in this match. Definitely Sami and KO.
Yeah, it's
win.
Sami, Wrestlemania and KO Mania take down the Usos, and it sends the bloodline in a full-on panic mode, putting a ton of pressure on Roman, possibly causing him to lose, but we'll get to him in a second. But we have our next match with Rey Mysterio and Dominic Mysterio.
I think
I'm gonna go with Rey, right?
Yep, I think Rey being a Hall of Fame weekend and being inducted.
Dominic
I think
walking
this
out
is
during
the
Hall of
end
Fame session.
of this storyline. I think Rey beats him, and it wouldn't surprise me to see Dominic immediately straighten up his act.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is the beginning of the end of Judgment Day.
Yeah.
And I think this will be the first match where you see that happen.
Yep. Then we have our next match, which is the 6-woman tag team match with Lita, Trish Stratus, and Becky Lynch versus Bayley, Io Sky, and Dakota Kai. This one I haven't really thought about too much.
I think it's going to be Becky's team winning it, but
possibly
it'll
seeing like Trish turn on Lita and Becky, because I've heard rumors about that. It depends. Like, say if they lose the match or so, maybe.
I don't know about all that. I'm just picking them to win.
Yeah.
It'll be a fun match because all of them that are a part of it are, really always have good matches. So.
And this is probably one of my favorite matches. We have Edge versus Demon Finn Balor. Now they better have Finn Balor in purple and black face paint instead of red and black. Right?
Yep.
Judgment Day colors. This could be like the only time we see it. This is a great opportunity. If they do not do that, that will be one of the biggest missed opportunities I've ever seen in wrestling history. Like, it just makes the most sense. But this is definitely going to be a fun match. This is going to be crazy. This is going to be brutal. This is going to be insane. I got to say Edge. Like, Judgment Day's... As much as I hate to say Edge would win, because I don't want to see the Demon lose another match, because he's already lost 2. Lost his most recent match at Extreme Rules in 2021 against Roman Reigns, and he lost to Samoa Joe at NXT. So he's lost twice, so I don't want him taking a third L. But Judgment Day's won each battle. Like, Finn beat him at Survivor Series in the I Quit match. So, I mean, like, Edge has finally just got to put a stop to it and beat Demon Finn Balor if that's what he's got to do. But it's like, other rumors being that if Finn Balor is going to have Damian Priest in his corner, his Judgment Day partner, heard rumors about Gangrel joining Edge and becoming the Brood. If only Christian Cage could have been there. That would be great. Get the Brood back in there, but that's obviously not going to happen. But Edge is my final pick. You just got to do what you got to do. Leading us into our next match, which is Seth freaking Rollins versus Logan Paul. I feel like Seth Rollins has lost a lot of his matches, or his big matches recently. I think he a nice good win at WrestleMania could do good. And Rollins just beats Logan, beats him up. The crowd will love it because they love Seth Rollins right now. They obviously hate Logan Paul. It would be a great pop for Seth winning against Logan. That's what I think. What you think?
I don't know. I could see it going either way. I think it's going to be a brutal match. Might be one of the hardest fought matches all weekend. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just going to be a very tough match. I really don't know who's going to win that one.
Which leads us into our next match, which is the Intercontinental Championship Triple Threat match featuring Gunther, Drew McIntyre, and Sheamus. This is another tough one. I want Gunther to surpass the Honky Tonk Man, and I think he had a 400-day reign or so. So I'm going to say Drew and Sheamus, they just mess each other up by them both being in the match, leading to Gunther knocking one out and then powerbombing one of them and winning and stealing the win because they fought over everything. Say if Drew McIntyre or Sheamus weren't in this, I'm pretty sure Gunther would have lost the title, but because both of them are in, I think Gunther is going to keep his title.
I do too. I think he retains.
Yep, which leads us into our next match, featuring the SmackDown Women's Champion Charlotte Flair defend against Rhea Ripley, and it's definitely going to be Rhea Ripley. There is no way that Charlotte is winning. There's just no way. That would make no sense. She beat Rhea at WrestleMania 36 for the NXT Women's title. And Rhea has came back better than ever. And it just makes sense. This is probably the most predictable match on the card. It's got to be Rhea Ripley. There's just no other way that it's not Rhea Ripley. That could put Charlotte into something that doesn't revolve around the title, finally. But leading into our final match, the main event of Night 2, the undisputed WWE Universal Championship match featuring Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes. This could go either way. I could see Roman keeping the title and get that 1,000-day mark, because that would be very good to get him at 1,000 days. I think he's somewhere in the 900s right now. It would be a good accomplishment on WWE. It would be really good for him to hit 1,000 days, because then they could talk about that for a long time, rather than it just be, oh man, he came short on 1,000 days, had 900 and something. Still a great reign, still phenomenal. And then we have Cody Rhodes. It's just Cody's time. Roman has beat everyone, like the Usos. He's beat Edge. He's beat Seth Rollins. He's beat Cesaro. He's beat Finn Balor, Demon Finn Balor, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Jey Uso. I mean, he's beat just about everyone that there is on the roster. Cody Rhodes is the last guy that Roman Reigns has not beat one-on-one. He's one of the very few who he has not beat. And it's on the grandest stage, and it's in Los Angeles. So, I mean, it's got to be Cody Rhodes. So I'm gonna say Cody Rhodes, but this could go either way, like the triple threat match. What do you think?
I think Cody definitely wins it. Like I said, I think the Bloodline reign is over. It starts in that Uso match where they're going to lose to Zayn and KO. Cody, in a very, very, very hard-fought match, is going to win this. The Bloodline will officially be broken. And I think you'll start seeing a lot of shocking twists out of this. For instance, if Cody wins, do you see Paul Heyman immediately start backstabbing and trying to weasel his way into Cody's corner. Then you have Solo Sikoa. I don't know what if anything, he's going to play a part in this. But I think he's ready to be his own thing or take over the bloodline. Either way, I think Cody wins it and starts his own long reign as champion.
Yep. But, well, this has been the entire WrestleMania 39 predictions. And this is going to be Detective GBB with Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens going out.